032, air date to be announced, BTR 72173, take one. Get ready to match the stars. Bert Convy, Brett Summers, Jack Carter, Lucie Arnaz, Richard Dawson, and Nanette Fabray, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Hello there. Thank you, Johnny Olson. Just walking by, I thought I'd drop in and see what's going on.
Oh, good.
Yeah, are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's say hello to our two players here, Jennifer Somerset and Kathy Dean. Jennifer here is our current champ. She's won one game, has $600 to her credit, and now she's going to be challenged by Kathy Dean. Would you tell us a little about yourself, Kathy?
Yes, I'm a dental assistant, presently employed with a toy store, and a housewife on the side, and I have a little 19-month-old girl, and I'm married. That's all.
In that order.
On the side.
In what order?
Okay, no, we straightened all that out. All right, Kathy, you and Jennifer will be competing, but first we've got these messages. Okay, Kathy, you and Jennifer will be answering questions, trying to match our 6 celebrities. You'll have 2 chances. The one who does that most often at the end of the second round wins, gets $100 and the right to go on to the super match, where you could win $5,000. Here we go with round 1, and would you please make a selection?
I'll take B.
B is what she wants. Everyone participates. It's a brand new game. Bill said, I never told this to anyone, but Janet used to work in a blank. Bill said, I never told this to anyone, but Janet used to work in a blank.
Don't look at me.
Bill said that.
He is just another pretty face, that's all.
he is. All right, the bottom tier is ready, upper tier.
Upper tier, lower tier.
I wrote a whole paragraph and I read it.
Well, I can't think of a nice way to say that.
All right, go ahead.
Massage.
All right, now they're all ready, so Kathy, we call on you for your response, if you please.
In a topless bar.
In a topless bar. Okay. Now, Bert, what do you say to this?
I say that's a terrific idea, but I wrote naughty house. I didn't know how to say that.
Oh, it gets rougher as it goes this way. Well, he's our opening act, you know.
Brett, how do you follow that? She's looking for topless bar.
I don't want you kids to think I'm a little behind the times, but I didn't write naughty house anyway. I put house of ill repute.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. No match yet for Kathy. Jack, what do you say?
Well, I thought about a house of ill repute, and I made it a bordello.
I see.
Bordello.
All right. So no match yet. Then let's
Was the
see
mayor
what
of New
Lucie
York,
Arnaz
wasn't
has.
Well, I mean, it might be, but then again, just a regular old everyday massage.
All right. Her answer is topless bar. Richard, what's yours?
Well, I like topless bars. I always feel uncomfortable without a shirt. But I have exactly the same thing. A strip joint is definitely a topless bar.
Nope. Sorry, we can't match
No, just
that.
a second. I tell a lie.
Okay. Nanette, what do you say?
I'd like to appeal a little later, Ira.
All right.
A bunch of cheapies we all are. I said a 5 and 10.
It's a sweet answer. It really
Oh,
is.
dear.
Okay, now, Jennifer, here is your assignment. Listen carefully, one and all. Everyone plays.
Yes.
This is it.
Uh-huh.
Ronald said,
Ronald said.
My darling.
3 weeks of marriage and I'm blank. How long you been married, lady?
Ta-da!
Ronald said 3 weeks of marriage and I'm blank.
Look how quickly Bert got himself together this
Yes,
time.
he answered that one quickly.
Speak from experience.
Now, Jennifer, how do you fill in that? 3 weeks of marriage and I'm
Tired.
tired. Okay. She says tired, folks. What do you say, Bert?
Well, speaking from experience, 3 weeks of marriage and I'm exhausted, is what I said.
Is that a match?
I think that's
That is a
match,
match.
don't you?
Okay, you got one there. Now, Brett.
I think maybe I misinterpreted this whole question. I think possibly being married to Jack Klugman has changed my mind about many things. Stop looking at me, Richard. Bored.
Bored. Okay. 3 weeks of marriage and bored. What do you
I get the feeling I'm on the Remember Jack Klugman show. Let's hear it for Jack Carter, folks.
Okay.
I said tired, but I called it pooped.
How about that?
That's close enough.
Yes, that is a match. Okay, you got two. Lucie Arnaz.
Well, that's just about how long I was. No. Now, wait a minute. I said, exhausted.
Exhausted. Another match. Okay. And Richard.
Yes, I said El Poo-Poo.
Yeah, poop. Another match for you. Jennifer and Nanette.
Well, it sure has told me a lot about all of you people.
Well, I wasn't well for long.
Grief.
Yes. Still happy.
Mary Pickford of Match
So at the end of round one, our
The
champion
Amy
is
Semple
ahead
McPherson of the game
4-0, and here we go to round two. Kathy, would you make a selection?
I'll take A this time.
A this time. Now, since you didn't match anyone in the first round, everyone will participate on this response for Kathy. After a large meal, Humphrey almost always blanks.
I'm sorry. Would you do that one more time for Mother?
Yes. After a large meal, Humphrey almost always blanks.
Is it plural, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I
it's.
thought I didn't hear the S the first time.
I'll do it for you, Kathy. After a large meal, Humphrey almost always blanks. Okay, they're all set. So, Kathy, we call on you.
Belches.
Belches. You think that's a good answer, Jennifer? Okay, let's see if it happens over here. If we get any belches from the celebrities, Bert.
Yes, it's very hard to belch in your sleep, however.
He takes a nap, eats a lot, and then sleeps. Okay, I point out to you, you must match 4 celebrities, Kathy, to achieve a tie and stay in the game. You didn't get Bert. Let's see if you get Brett.
Why can't Bert get himself together today? Belches, of course. Well,
She says, so there's one match for you. Jack?
Well, I happen to know Humphrey, and it's better to belch and bear the pain, the shame, than squelch the belch and bear the pain. I think I blew it all.
All right, so you got 2, Kathy. You got 3 to go down here, and let's see what happens. Lucie.
And belches was the first thing that came into my mind.
And what
But I
did you
said
write?
go to sleep.
Go to sleep. All right, now you must match the 2 remaining ones to achieve the tie. Richard?
Sleep.
Uh-oh. So you did not match both of them, and that means Jennifer is a winner again. Okay, would you come around, please? Well, Kathy, we have a gift for you backstage, together with our thanks for being with us on Match Game 73. Let's say goodbye to Kathy Green. And we'll get to you right after we get to this, so don't go away. We're just having a little fun while waiting around for you with a little musical chorale here. All right, Jennifer, are you ready to have another go here at the super match?
Yep, sure
Okay, here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank finger, or blank finger. Would you just step over here so they can see it over there, too? And the answer given most often by that studio audience is worth $500 if you could match it. The second most frequent response, $250. The third, $100. 3 celebrities will be allowed to suggest answers, and you start calling on them one at a time now.
Nanette?
Well, I was torn between first or thumb or middle, but I chose ring finger.
Ring finger is her answer. Okay, you've got 1.
Richard.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. Audience apparently likes that one. All right, 1 more.
Bert.
Those are 2 good ones. What's left? Butterfinger, I think.
Butterfinger. That's a good one, too. Gee, I think you got 3 good ones there, but, you know, you can choose one of those or choose one of your own. Reject all those if you like. What would you like to do?
How much time do I have?
No, we have to have your answer now. Yeah.
I think I'll pick Butterfingers.
Butterfinger. Okay. That's the one that Bert Convy gave you, right?
Change your mind,
No, Butterfinger it is. All right, come on over here. We're looking for Butterfinger. May we see the $100 response? Ring finger is the one Nanette gave you. Not there. Let's see if it's on the next one. We're looking for Butterfinger. May we see the $250 response? Butterfinger it is. You've got it. You've got it.
I bet it's Goldfinger.
You think the third one is Goldfinger? We're all going to find out together right now as we see the $500 response. Goldfinger, you were right. Okay, well, you've got the $250. That means you'll play for 10 times that amount now, or $2,500. But in order to collect that, you've got to match one celebrity on the head-to-head basis, and we ask you to choose a celebrity now.
Jack.
Jack Carter.
Of all trades.
Okay, Jack, you get ready to write. You face me, Jennifer. I'll get the question. Here it is. It's worth $2,500. Write down your answer to this, Jack. Washing blank. Washing blank. Okay, he's finished, Jennifer, so now we ask you for your answer. How do you fill in that blank? Washing?
It's gotta be machine.
You think so?
Oh, it's gotta be.
Well, now, don't cry. Wait a minute until we see his answer before you start crying. All right, Jack, for $2,500, may we see your answer?
The Somerset will rise again, for dawn will fly over a machine.
I guess we can't get a camera on him down there, but there's a fella blowing kisses at you right here. And he's very happy that you won the money because there's her husband sitting right down there. Okay. You can't believe it?
No, I got it.
It's the first time you've ever won anything like this?
Nope, I've tried though.
Really? Do you have any idea? Can you tell us what you're going to do with this amount of money, which is now up to $3,450? What are you going to do with that amount?
What am I going to do with it? Probably pay off my school bills for going to college. That's what you get when you get out of school.
Well, I'm very happy you're winning it for that purpose. That's very good. Okay, Jennifer, you're still a champ, and you're going to meet another player right now. Let's say hello to Sheila Fuller. Hi, Sheila. Say hello to Sheila there, Jennifer. Sheila, would you like to tell us a little bit about the story of your life?
Certainly. I'm an airline stewardess. I'm very happily married, and I was born in Scotland.
Okay, welcome to my country.
Thank you.
Well, it's not all my country, but a little bit of it is anyway. Born in Scotland.
Born in Scotland.
Born in Scotland, right.
My husband's name is Ranald McDougall.
Very good.
Okay, she approved of that.
Who cares, but I care.
All right, shall we have a go at it? We ask the challenger to make a selection.
B, please.
B is what she wants.
B is for the... Oh.
Here we go. Everybody plays brand new game, folks.
Everybody plays.
Pick up your marking
Pick up
devices.
your
Pick up your
marker,
marking
yes,
devices
yes.
and bang it on the board.
Arnold's mother
Yes.
looked at the new girl he brought home to dinner and whispered, "Is she blank?" Arnold's mother looked at the new girl he brought home to dinner and whispered, "Is she blank?" Did you hear all of that, Sheila?
Thank you.
Who is that? Listen, crew members are not allowed to laugh that heartily. Going to laugh a lot like that, sit down in the audience with the rest of them. Okay, they're already over there, so Sheila, we call for your response. Is she
A virgin.
a virgin?
No, but we've got a cousin in Philadelphia.
That's pretty
It
nosy.
takes one to know one.
I'm afraid pretty good. I didn't even think of that one. All right. Arnold's mother looked at the new girl he brought home to dinner and whispered, "Is she a virgin?" is her answer. What do you say, Bert?
Arnold said it's none of your business, Mom. No, I thought she'd say, "Is she Jewish?"
Okay. Brett, may we see yours? I hesitate to ask.
Well, I certainly didn't say virgin, dear, at my age. Jewish.
Jewish, she said.
She says, is she Jewish?
Okay. No match yet. Now we go to Lucie Arnaz.
Well, I don't run with the same crowd.
You don't?
Or either that,
Why
or
not?
nowadays I figure the mother wouldn't ask that. She'd just, take it for granted that she wasn't. I would say, is she a good cook?
She's a good cook. Nice,
You're older than
beautiful,
you look,
old-fashioned
Well-
idea. What do you say, Richard?
Well, in keeping with the FCC equal and fair time, I would say, is she Christian?
Oh, boy.
You absolute devil.
All right, last chance, Sheila, here with Nanette Fabray to see
It
if
really
we come
tells
up
you
with a
something
virgin.
about this panel. I don't know what it tells you, but it tells you something about her. I'm not even going to go into it. I asked Jewish, too.
All right. So you didn't score there at all with that, Sheila, I'm sorry to say. We'll go to Jennifer Somerset's end of the round right after we go to this.
You'll love Rose Garden.
Rose Garden, newest of the natural scents from Glade.
We have completed the first half of round one. Sheila, unfortunately, did not score for her. Now, let's see how Jennifer does with this. You ready? Yeah. Here it is. Listen carefully, one and all. Everyone plays. It took all the members of the marching band to pull Irving's leg out of the blank. It took all the members of the marching band to pull Irving's leg out of the blank. Think about that for a moment while they're writing. No consultations up there. Just do your own thing.
Never look.
I can look.
Show people never tell.
I wrote already. Well, let me look. I can't stand
All
it. I
right,
have to.
celebrities, wait until it's show and tell time, Nanette.
Show and
All right,
tell.
they're all
It's like
ready.
a big
So,
book.
Jennifer, we call for your response now. Took all the members of the marching band to pull Irving's leg out of the
Musical instrument? Can you say that?
musical instrument.
Yeah.
That's what I heard you say, and that's the answer you're stuck with. Musical instrument is her answer. Now, let's see if that happens up here, and she scores with that, Bert.
Took the whole band to get his leg out of the tuba.
Out of the tuba.
Which is a musical instrument, is it not?
No, that does not match. I just judge over there. No match there. And Brett?
Well, you may not know this, but I'm from Maine, you know.
Yep.
And it's wet up there. I said mud.
Out of the mud.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Right. Jack?
I was torn between a drum and a xylophone and the head of the band, who we didn't like. But I went for the tuba also. I thought that would score.
Okay. All right, no match yet. Let's see what Lucie does.
Well, I went for a musical instrument, but I said bass drum.
Bass
Did I
drum.
spell it right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's
Bass
good.
drum. Very
It's
good.
not B-A-S-E, huh?
All right, Richard?
If they tell me this is not a musical instrument, I've been wasting my time. A drain.
The drain.
Are you telling me I've been wasting my time?
That's right.
I've been telling you that for years.
Nanette?
Funny when it's spelled.
We were all heading for a musical instrument. I said drum, too.
Drum. Everybody kind of had the same idea there, but you didn't score with that. Okay, so we have no score at the end of round one. Let's go to round two and see if we can come up with a winner here. I'm sorry, Sheila, I asked you to make the selection.
I'll go with B again.
All right, B again. All right, listen carefully. Here we go. Dear Alexander Graham Bell, thank you so much for inventing the telephone. I don't know how I would ever get along without it. Signed, blank.
I don't know how we would ever get along without it signed.
I don't
There's
know
an answer to
how I
that,
would ever
folks.
get along without it. I don't know. Signed, and whoever, you want to put in that blank.
Okay, Gene.
I can't think of anything. Oh, panic. It's panic. It's panic time, and I can't think.
Well, just think about it. Thank you so much for inventing the telephone. I don't know how I'd ever get along without it. Signed.
Yeah, that was much better.
Don't look. You wouldn't let me see yours.
Okay. They've all finished.
I'm not showing you mine.
Sheila? Who signed the letter to Alexander Graham Bell?
Richard M. Nixon.
Richard M. Nixon. Very interesting answer. Bert, what do you say?
Well, that's close. I think the person most grateful for the telephone nowadays is Martha Mitchell.
According to the audience, it seems to be the answer. Brett?
Can I do 20 minutes on how I feel about the phone company? I put Mr. Dean.
Mr. Dean. Okay, no match.
Oh, it's going to be that kind of a show, huh? Picking on Nixon when he's home in bed with a staph infection. To each his own. I like to make dirty calls, and that's what I want, an obscene phone call.
Obscene phone call.
Oh, little girl, hi there. Nana diddy baby.
That's enough there. Lucie Arnaz, what do you say?
Well, I just thought for sure that everybody would say Martha Mitchell.
Yeah. I kind of thought that, too.
I kind of thought that.
Okay,
But then
Richard
again,
Dawson, what do you say?
Martha Big Mouth Mitchell.
Martha Mitchell. Okay, one more chance to see if we come up with a match for you with Richard
Well, it
Nixon.
isn't the same and it isn't right, and I don't like my answer.
Mother-in-law is what she said. So you didn't score there, Sheila, and we'll come back to Jennifer and to you two right after this. Thank you all. Gene Rayburn for Match Game 73. Bye.
Today's consolation prizes are a timely gift from Westclox. 17-jewel Roman Sport Ladies wristwatch in Boston gold color, high fashion from Westclox Italian Industries Company. And a supply of delicious fill and eat Ready Crust. Your dessert will seem like it came from the pastry chef. Ready Crust, a special treat. And a generous supply of Frosty root beer. It has a delightfully refreshing taste. It's cold brewed. That's Frosty. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Secret Storm next over most of these CBS stations.